Creating an anime based on the Mahabharata would be an ambitious and exciting project, blending the epic tale with vibrant anime aesthetics and storytelling. Here's a possible framework for how such an anime could unfold. Title: Mahabharata Eternal War. Genre: action, adventure, drama, fantasy, mythology, supernatural. Animation style. The anime would mix traditional anime art styles with rich, detailed visuals to capture the grandeur of ancient India. Scenes of war could have intense, dynamic fight choreography similar to Naruto or Attack on Titan. Magical or divine interventions could be portrayed with high-end CGI to elevate the supernatural aspect of the story. Episode format. Given the vastness of the Mahabharata, the series would need multiple seasons, with each focusing on key events in the story. It could be structured as follows. Season 1, The Seeds of War. This season focuses on the background of the main characters, the rivalry between the Kauravas and the Pandavas, and how the seeds of war are sown. The early episodes would introduce the world of Mahabharata, showcasing iconic moments like the birth of the Pandavas and Kauravas, the dice game that leads to Draupadi's disrobing, and the exile of the Pandavas. Episode 1, The Origin of the Kuru Dynasty, flashbacks to the events that led to Bhishma's vow and the birth of the Kauravas and Pandavas. Episode 5, The House of Wax, an exciting thriller episode where the Pandavas narrowly escape death. Final episode, The Game of Dice, high tension and betrayal as the Pandavas lose everything, leading to the setup for the coming war. Season 2, The Exile and Return, focuses on the Pandavas' time in exile with side stories of heroism, divine encounters, and preparations for the inevitable war. Episode 3, Arjuna's Journey, epic action and supernatural elements as Arjuna meets Lord Shiva and receives the Pashupatastra. Episode 8, Draupadi's Honor, a dramatic retelling of Draupadi's encounter with Jayadratha and how she preserves her dignity. Final episode, Krishna's Peace Mission. Tensions rise as Krishna attempts to mediate peace between the two factions. Season 3, The Kurukshetra War. This season covers the 18-day war in gripping detail. Each episode could focus on one or more days of the battle, showing the strategies, deaths of iconic warriors, and divine interventions. Episode 1, The War Begins, preparations for the war, with grand-scale visuals of armies gathering on the battlefield. Episode 5, Bhishma's Fall, an emotional and visually striking episode where Bhishma is taken down in battle. Episode 12, The Gita. The episode centers around Arjuna's moral dilemma and Krishna revealing the Bhagavad Gita, depicted with spectacular divine animations. Final episode, The Fall of Duryodhana. Duryodhana's last stand is emotional, as the war concludes with deep reflections on the cost of victory. Season 4, The Aftermath and Legacy. This season would explore the consequences of war, showing the grief, reflections, and the eventual rise of Yudhishthira to the throne. The final episodes could delve into the passing of the Pandavas and the ascension to heaven. Episode 1, The Mourning, depicts the grief on both sides of the war, focusing on characters like Gandhari, Dhritarashtra, and Kunti. Final episode, The Final Journey, the Pandavas' pilgrimage to the Himalayas and their eventual departure from the world. Key characters, anime style. Arjuna, the main protagonist, portrayed as a conflicted but determined hero. His emotional journey from doubt to unwavering determination in battle would be a central theme. Krishna, the divine strategist and guide, depicted with a calm and serene demeanor but showing immense power when needed. His speeches, especially the Bhagavad Gita, would have visually stunning celestial scenes. Karna, a tragic anti-hero drawn with regal yet battle-worn armor. His character arc would be sympathetic, showing his loyalty to Duryodhana and inner conflicts. Bhishma, a wise and honorable warrior, depicted as a towering figure with flowing white hair and shining armor. His battle sequences could be awe-inspiring with slow-motion effects. Draupadi, a strong female protagonist, depicted with grace and fire. Her moments of vulnerability and strength would make her one of the most beloved characters. Duryodhana, the antagonist with a complex, prideful personality. His design would be sharp with dark tones reflecting his inner conflict. Themes: fate versus free will. Characters constantly face the tension between destiny and their choices, especially Arjuna and Karna. Honor and duty. Conflicting ideas of dharma or duty play out across different characters, highlighting the moral dilemmas of war, family, and betrayal. At its core, Mahabharata is about the fracturing of a family and how ambition and jealousy tear them apart. War and its consequences. The anime would not shy away from depicting the brutal and devastating aftermath of the war, offering reflections on its futility and human cost. The animation would need to balance between grounded action and the supernatural elements of the story. Expect highly choreographed fight sequences with divine weaponry, energy blasts, and colossal mythic battles. The art style would emphasize large, intricate backdrops to give a sense of scale, whether it's palaces, forests, or the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Music. A mix of traditional Indian instruments like the veena, flute, and tabla with modern orchestral scores. The soundtrack would shift between epic war drums during battle scenes and emotional, somber pieces during moments of loss and reflection. Opening theme. A high-energy, emotionally charged opening with fast-paced visuals showing glimpses of key moments like Arjuna firing his bow, Krishna revealing his Vishvarupa, and Karna struggling in battle. Ending theme. A melancholic and reflective song with scenes of a war-torn battlefield and characters in moments of introspection. This concept captures the grandeur, emotions, and deep philosophical undertones of the Mahabharata, blending it with the powerful visuals and dynamic storytelling of anime. It would bring one of the greatest epics ever told to a whole new generation.